In this video, we're going to solve equations literally. Let's take the equation 4x plus 3y equals 12. And suppose we wanted to solve this equation for x. Well, what that means is we would want to take this x and get it all by itself. The first step I always use in solving an equation for x, whether there's other variables in the equation or not, is to take the piece or the term that's on the same side as that x and move it over to the other side. So looking on the left hand side, I see this plus 3y, and that's not attached, that's not a part of the x, so I want to move that right away to the other side. Since it's positive 3y, I'm going to subtract 3y to the other side, subtract it to the other side, and now I have the equation 4x equals 12 minus 3y. I'm going to leave those two terms separate since 12 and 3y are not like terms. Now that I have the x on the left hand side with just the 4 attached to it, I'm going to figure out how do I get rid of that 4. Well, since it's 4 multiplied by x, I'm going to divide everything to get rid of it. So I'm going to get the equation x equals 12 over 4 minus 3y over 4, and then hopefully I'm going to take that a step further and realize that that's just 3 minus 3y all over 4. So suppose I want to do the exact same problem, but this time I want to get the y by itself. So looking at this equation, I see the 4x is on the same side as that 3y, and I want to move that over first. So I'm going to subtract 4x, going to subtract 4x, so now I'm going to get 3y equals 12 minus 4x. Again, 12 and 4x are not like terms, so I'm not going to combine them. 3 times y, so I want to get rid of that 3, get rid of the 3. So y equals 4 minus 4x over 3. So let's try the process again, but this time we're not going to have any numbers in our equation. AB minus C equals D. Let's start this by solving by the B value. So looking at that problem, I see AB, okay, and then that minus C, that's the part I want to move right away. So I'm going to add C to both sides. So now I get the equation A times B equals D plus C. Again, they're not like terms. Getting B by itself, it's A times B, so I want to divide everything by A. So I get the equation B equals D over A plus C over A, or I could just write that as B equals D plus C all over A. Suppose I wanted to do the same equation, but this time I wanted to solve for the C. Now I have AB minus C. The AB is on the same side as the C, so I really want to get rid of that, and I need to realize that it's positive, even though there's a minus after it. So I'm going to subtract AB from both sides, subtract AB from both sides, so I get negative C equals D minus AB, and now I want to get C by itself, so I want to get rid of that negative 1. I'm going to divide by negative 1. All that's going to do is change all of my signs throughout the entire problem. So that's going to become negative D, and that's then going to become positive AB.